this is how it works. You're in one. You're in a good one. You push it across. Your hand comes way up on your leg like this. Now you don't feel like laying on the side of them and doing this whole thing, C-clamp and checking the fever and stuff. It's a little risky, but it works. C-clamp, hold and C-clamp the elbow. Come up on your leg, and now bring up your back leg to assist your elbow. And then close. That's it. All right? It's a weird angle, but it works. If you just try this with my body, that's too much work. Now I need a little bit of assistance. I bring my knee up, I close. That's it. You want to try that? Do it. Ready? Here we go. Everybody watch, because the magic's about to happen. Look, we're like this. You're going to do the same thing. Push the arm across the face as if you were in position 1 like this. You're not going to go down and get into position 1. You're going to go to position 2. All right, so pretty simple. This is over the arm, not under the arm. This is over the arm. Elbows down. We switch to 2. We stay in 2. We cup our hands, and we squeeze. When he taps, we stop. In MMA, the guys that I teach in MMA, they love this. And the reason why is this whole side is now open. I can strike, and at this point, I'm kind of looking at the ref like, come on, ref. He's not defending himself. You know, I push the elbow across, I come over the head, I sit into my loop, which is a good position too. I'm controlling the hip. I don't want him turning towards me, so I keep pressure on him like this. And now what we talked about before, I seep into him like this, look. That's it. If I need assistance, I check the fever. If I just want to do like a cup and saucer, we call that cup and saucer on the shoulder, we do that too. And that's when he taps, okay? Don't let him turn on his side, always keep him on his back, seep in and crush him, okay? Doesn't matter what you weigh, it works. One more time. In position 2, we're not going to run the loop right this second, we're going to run something different. We're going to run a prop up, okay? Prop ups are really important. So we'll be in position 2, and we'll have the head for now. You don't particularly need the head, so you know what? We don't even need the head. All we do need is to have this arm inside our elbow here, like this. In other words, you don't want the arm down by his side right now. It's actually worse for him if his elbow is between my legs, or by his side is worse for him, because if we freeze that shoulder, it will tear out his arm. So it's actually more dangerous for your partner if it's down by his side or between my legs, okay? So we have it up by our side. Number 2, we form a wedge. The wedge says that we don't go like this, because he'll just pull his arm down. Go ahead, pull your arm down. He'll just do that. We don't keep it out like this, stop like this. We're attempting like key lock or Americana or this piece here, and nothing's happening. He's fighting with me, and he can just pull down, all right? That's all that happens. So that's what we do. We do this, and we form a wedge. Now when he pulls it down, so I'm not using any strength. Go ahead, pull it down. I'm not doing anything. I'm just put my arm in the right spot. I form a wedge right here. This stops him from pulling his elbow down any further than his shoulder. Okay, so I get that to happen. I'm happy about that. I take this bottom hand. We'll use the head for now, all right? For today, we'll use the head for now. So be under the head. Cup the elbow, not the armpit, because it's gross, or because he can just pull his arm down. Go ahead. If I cup the arm, he pulls his arm down again, and you get aggravated, all right? So you form a good wedge. He pulls his arm down. Nothing's happening. You cup the elbow. He pulls his arm down. Now nothing's definitely not happening. And now we get him up on his side, like this. All right, and we wait.
You picked the right guy to demonstrate on.
Now, big guys, this is where you go to sleep. We're like this, and like you're getting crushed. Okay. Our first submission up for today will be to kneel on the arm, take his nose, and put it towards his belly button, just like this, and he'll tap on that hurt. All right. So watch my prop up again. Prop him up. Keep it there. Get him on his side. Kneel on it. Push his nose to his belly button. Okay? Let's try that first. Listen, don't hurt your partner. If they say I can't get my shoulders up, then don't rip their shoulders out, all right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Put my hand down. Instead of putting it here, I put it right across his bicep, and I rock him forward like that instead. Make sense? So it's like a little different. I show the safest way to learn it, and then we kind of change it up a little bit. Because I don't want anybody to get hurt, and this is a sport that we want to do tomorrow. We all got to go to work, I hope. So you know what I mean? So when you monitor that, get him on his side, ride them up really high and then rock them forward like that. It's a different angle. Other side, right? Okay, good. So now we don't do anything because we can't get our hands to do anything too big. So I just cup this arm and I hold it like this. So I take my ear, I go listen to her breathe, her spine, and then I bring her arms together. She'll tap when it hurts. Or screams.
You can tap with your foot
There
too.
you go. Okay? I want you to let this up on her side. She can't pull her arm down. I'm controlling hips. It's good for me, but I'm not getting what I want. Can't get my elbow, my knee over her arm. So I cup it, and I hold it. Leave, spine, breathe. That's it. All right, let's try that. Ear in the spine. Listen to her breathe or him breathe. Go. I prop him up like this. Instead of propping him up like that, I freeze him. I freeze his shoulder, and then I prop him up. That's on. So if it's here between my legs, like this, then I do this, then I lean on him, and then I prop him up. Right? I put the Kimura on. We go like this, then I do Kimura regrab, and then I just go like this, and I prop him up. I'm sorry, I use Kimura, which is basically propping him up, right? So you go, well, why don't I just finish it there? Why don't you? Because then you'd be like, yeah, it's good, it worked, right? I give you more pieces in case something goes wrong. So now he's really strong, and then I happen to have this arm in here. So then I do Kimura regrab, and nothing's happening, so I really do take his power away. Go ahead, pull your power out. It ain't coming out, all right? So now I gotta capitalize on that. So I think, all right, how am I gonna capitalize on this? Because he's really strong. Then I just get out of the way, and then I put it on. This is behind me, you know? So that's the stuff that you need in your brain. So you go, well, all right, then we did this, and then what happens if you got that far? You're like, oh, I don't know what to do. You push him onto his stomach. Then you put pressure down on him. And then this does this. Make sense? Mm-hmm. This does this, and that finishes. Right? That makes sense. Yes. There's always somewhere to go. There's always some place to go. Like omoplata. So you run omoplata. This does this, you sit up. And then you're here, keep going. All right, don't move. I'll finish this. All right, this goes like this, right? And you get this far, he's gonna flip over, all that stuff's gonna happen. Take your knee out and put it here. Then just pull him on top of you. This is over. That's that. Make sense? This is, all right, I'll leave it there so you don't get hurt. That does this. Crushes. This is behind. It's on. This is here. I pull him towards me. All right? That's where you go out of omoplata. Next piece to go. Anytime you're down like this, and this is running the same way, we'll say just on your stomach for a minute. And we're running, let's see, all right, anything like this. This does this. And we get this far. But his head's down, he's fighting, he's looking to get up. If he's looking to get up, scoop that arm. Pull it back center, and run your straight arm bar. That does that. This comes over. This comes through. Pull him towards you. And then it's that piece. Then that would do this. Pull him on you. Thank you. And I just pull him in. He thinks he's winning. I'm winning. That's an arm crash. Yeah, I feel it. That's a bunch of stuff. I'm just trying to impress these guys. I want these guys to be impressed, you know? Those are good questions. Can you stay there for a minute?
Sure, yeah, all day.